Good morning. I'm not sure whether I'm going to make this as an introduction to a video for tomorrow or just a standalone video. So we'll see how it goes. So it's just a walk and a talk. I explain a few things and show you a few things. So you can see behind me there, the big hands holding the whole world up. Vinhomes Ocean Park. Now here is a really nice little walkway. The land of 1,000, it might be 1,000, well, it's a few hundred exercise machines. So you can do every conceivable exercise in this area. And there is hardly anyone here well, there's a few more people. So I'm speaking at the end of Tet. I'm at the 21st, well, we're at the 21st of February. So it's sort of Tet is coming to an end. Now Tet is the Lunar New Year, and it's celebrated here by a week's holiday. So it's not just a one-day thing, it's a week thing. Everyone leaves the city, everyone leaves here. It was absolutely dead. I can see there's signs of life today, and next week it'll go back to normal. So nearly every restaurant was closed, most shops were closed. There's just one or two little supermarkets open, and I don't know about the shopping centres because I didn't go there. But it's been very quiet, and it's been very enjoyable. So I just want to explain. I put last week's video up here, and I just want to explain what it was all about. So last week, I with a few other people were invited to a village just a bit north of here, about an hour and a half. This young lady whose family lives in the village and who was going away for Tet holidays wanted foreigners to explore or enjoy what Tet had to offer, to find out what Tet had to offer. So she organised cars to pick us up, and there was a mother and daughter from California and a South African couple and me. There's 5 of us, and she came along as well. So it's a really, really lovely day, and it's amazing to see how the people in the villages celebrate, and they're so it's just like taking time back to a place that I've never actually known. People are so trusting, they just leave their doors open. You wander into everybody's houses, people wander from house to house. If they're eating, they join in with the food, and they're so friendly, they're so open, they're so welcoming, and they really appreciated foreign people being there. So that was a whole day. She didn't want money for it. We just had to pay for the taxi going there and back, and we had a couple of excursions, one to the pagoda, and one to the market and the tea shop. It was a really special day that I've never experienced anywhere like this before. So we'd walk into the village, and people were, and not only because we're foreigners, but they just invited us to their house. Here's a group of ladies, I don't know, in traditional dress. Xin chào. Hello.
Hello.
Xin chào.
Chúc mừng năm mới nhá.
Mới năm mới nhá. That means Happy New Year. Xin chào. So there was so much food there though. We ate at about 10 o'clock in the morning. They put a full spread out for us. And it was all different tastes, it was all different speciality food. It was really, really nice. And we just sat down with you sit on rush mats on the floor and you just help yourself. As you can see, there's more exercise machines on this side if there wasn't enough on that side. So the day started about at 6:30 and we got back about 9ish. I think we left the village at 8 o'clock. All it really actually cost is 500,000 for the driver, which is about £12 or something. But you got chauffeured around for that. And I gave her a nice bunch of flowers as a present. And yeah, everyone else gave something. You can't really go there empty-handed. But it wouldn't have mattered. I say it's a nice sunny day today. The days start a little bit cold. I've still got a jumper on, as you might see. It's probably about 23, 24. It goes up to not that much more, 25, 26 maybe. So it's sort of warming up now. So that was just such an amazing experience. It's hard to capture the whole thing on camera, but we made traditional food. We ate traditional food. Oh, and we ate little birds as well. Oh, you can see the windmill. Yeah, and one of the places we went to, they served up little birds, cooked little birds, the whole bird. So that was a bit strange. So it's been a nice quiet week. So tomorrow I'll introduce you to. So tomorrow I don't know what to expect. I'm being taken on it's a spring outing. I think it's to Nimbing, which is the place where the big cliffs and the waterways that go through them. But I'm probably going to be the only non-Vietnamese there. I might be, so it's going to be an interesting day. I'm looking forward to that. Obviously I'll take you along with me. You're not going to miss anything. Another thing happened this week. I was sitting outside reading and an American stopped by, an American guy, and we started chatting. We started chatting and he told me a bit about where we were staying, all the apartment blocks there. He said it's known for sugar mummies. I've heard of sugar daddies, but I've never heard of sugar mummies. So sugar mummies are women who are kept. So they're normally Koreans or Chinese or other nationalities. They pay for the apartments, they keep their girlfriends. Some of them have got multiple girlfriends. They keep the girlfriends in the apartments. And they pay for all their food. A lot of them have got babies. Probably the babies were probably theirs. I didn't realise. I could see there were a fair amount of single people, because he's dated some of them. So could see there's a fair amount of single people here, and it was an interesting conversation. He works at the university, as do nearly everyone, nearly every foreigner. Don't think I've met another retiree here, so most of them are a bit younger, and they have got jobs. They're mostly teachers. So here you can see we're at the beach part. This is the beach you can't swim in, and there's probably that sign over there that says no swimming. But it's just nice for you to come along on a walk with me. So not much else has happened this week. I've tried to eat healthy. There's not that much temptation when you go out. Yesterday I got the bus to Times Square, not Times Square, Royal City. I've seen it on the buses, so I wonder what Royal City is. So I got a bus out. They didn't even charge for the bus fare. It was free, and it's probably about 3/4 of an hour. Royal City was amazing. It was. Might do a standalone video there. See if I can put some pictures from that visit. It was basically a big shopping centre surrounded by loads of condos, but it's not sort of like this. It's not in a big area, so it's a bit isolated. But really, the shopping centre was amazing. Had a massive ice rink in the middle of it, and loads and loads of shops. So some of them were closed, some of them were open. So as I think Tet would be finished at this weekend's the last weekend of it, and then it'll be finished. And I think on Monday it'll probably be, everything will be open as per normal. The temptation will be back. So let's walk up to the end here. There's some nice little statues here. There's lovely places to sit down. So this is one of the colleges there, Brighton College. These look amazing, these schools. They're absolutely incredible. And apparently they are, because I've met a few parents who send their kids to these schools. They'll come out especially to send their kids to schools in this area. There's toilets here, public toilets. This isn't for the public. If you can see, there's a glass wall around it. There's one of the buses. They're all electric buses here. That's the one that I got yesterday, E01. But bus system here is fantastic. That's really why I chose it. I think this might go on as a separate video. It probably will. There's a lot of condos here. Lots of condos. You'd think, see over there, you'd think there'd be crowds and crowds of people, but there isn't. A lot of them are empty, obviously. This is the big school in the area, Vin School. You can just see it through the trees there. Ciao. It's the most popular school for the younger ones. In school. Where are you going to get a beach like this in the middle of it? Well, not in the middle of the city, but in a city that's not by the beach. Hello. So I came here last Saturday. I mean, you wouldn't call this crowded, but there was just about 2 people here. Here's the barbecue areas, the braai spots, and you've got your hand washing over there. Just come here by the beach. So to get into this beach, you need a card or a fingerprint. It's a fingerprint recognition now. So you've got to be registered as a tenant, and they'll take your fingerprints, and then you put your fingerprints in the machine, and hey ho, you're in. So I've still got to be registered, but they're going to do it after Tet, so they'll be doing it this week sometime. As you can see over there, the Zurich, some of that's finished, so they'll have the flats are just letters, ZR2, I'm in H2, and there's a lot of S's here. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but it goes in areas. So that these 2 or 3, I'm confused at how many there are. It's a nice little clock there. So they're finishing the ones here, which is sort of going out of town. I wonder what this is like when it gets hot. I'm sure there's a few more people here, but this is a Saturday morning. So it's a really pleasant park, even if there wasn't a beach there. This would be a pleasant walk. I've worked out a few routes here, and I've got a really good running route, but I went for a run on Thursday morning. But I shouldn't have, because I can still feel my calf, and it didn't feel good after the run. It felt alright. It's about as stiff as it when it started, but I think I better. It's very hard for me to rest things, but I really think I better rest a little bit more. But I'm walking now, and I'm going to gym in the morning, so I'm finding it hard to rest. I think there's a few days of rain, so I might rest in those days. See some more braai areas. Lovely benches for you to eat at. Dolphin. Oh, and someone there in their bikini, but you can't swim. So we're sort of coming to the end of this little walkway. I suppose it's about 20-25 minutes to walk the whole thing. So this is the Zurich part. I don't know if it's going to be Zurich Crystal Lagoons, it says on there. Not much of this Ocean City is left to build on, so I think they've got a really nice mixture of condos and public open spaces, and as you can see, loads of places for kids to play on. Good mixture of real grass and fake grass. The children's playground, there's always a soft area there, so if they fall they don't hurt themselves too much. Oh, I've liked this when I was a kid, a pirate ship. I would like it now as well. So this is the main road in for the buses. more barbecue areas, more benches, more sculptures. There's sculptures. Dolphins with their heads in the water, in the sand, water. We come up to the pink flamingos, or reddish flamingos. You can see a tower ahead of you. Now I've been there before and I asked if I can go to the top, but they weren't having any of it. They wouldn't allow me to. I wonder if it is for the public, but there was just a woman there sweeping up, so I didn't really know if it was actually closed to the public, but she said you're not allowed to go up there. But it doesn't look, no, maybe there's a public viewing platform up there, but there is stairs going all the way up to the top. So that concludes the little tour around Exercise Park and the beach. Oh, just let's see one more thing. Let's go down to the beach, get a bit of sand in my shoes, and you'll see you see why there's no swimming here. So these flying machines look like they've never been used. There's a sort of a sluice gate there. Let's see what the sign says. No swimming is guaranteed, but it's still, it'd be nice to come here, lie in the sand for an hour or so, give the impression of a beach. Deep water, no swimming, no fishing. There's a busy road on the other side, and you can see the seashore as far as the eye can see. Shore. Yeah, you can see the water it's not too inviting. But I'm going to do a video from there's a beach here that you can swim. They've made blue waters of it. You have to pay even if you're a resident here. But it's not, it's about 5 or 6 quid for a day, and then you can just spend the whole day there and swim, and there's food as well. So basically I've been here a month, probably towards the end of my first month here. And it's been a really good month. I'm starting to meet people, I'm starting to socialise, and there's enough time on my own. Xin chào. Hello. Happy New Year to you.
Sport.
Huh? Sport. You've got to run. Right. As a friendly guy, that's like a typical stranger to come up to you. So fantastic, and I shall leave here at that, and see if I can make tomorrow. I have a separate video which will probably be, or I'll add it onto this, but it might be too long if I add it onto this. So
Xin chào.
Xin chào.
Chào Việt Nam.
Xin chào Vietnam. So on that right xin chào note, obviously means hello. It means good morning. It means quite a few things. It's sort of multi meaning. I shall see you on the next video. Cheers.